Hey guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Now, my goal is at the end of this video, you guys will be able to confidently write application letters or cover letters when you're applying for a job online. Now, I couldn't fit the whole word application letter right there. That's why I just wrote cover letter, but it's known in different ways. It's application, it's cover letter. It's basically your introduction to the employer that you're about to apply for. Now, if you guys haven't already, please hit subscribe right there and hit thumbs up so I know that these are the kind of videos that you guys want to see. Now, the first tip that I have for you if you want to write your cover letter that gets you actually hired, that gets you through the door, is don't mass send. Don't mass send cover letters. Don't mass send the same application letter to all of the other employees that you're applying for. I had this one experience of a guy who sent in an application letter and then he sent it to 10 other people and then he just CC'd everyone. It wasn't even a hidden thing. I could see all of the other HR managers that he was trying to apply for. So don't mass send. As much as possible, you want to be replying to the job ad. You want to be writing it as a reply. And I'll talk about it a little bit later. But you don't want to mass send. You don't want to be able to be that person of like, yeah, that person just was just sending to everyone, or worse, sending in just your resume and not a full application letter. And sometimes not even editing the template the usual job sites will give you. I've gotten those letters a lot where it's the actual template that's given to them by the job sites and it says, hello, insert name. Yeah, you don't want to do that. So you want to be able to actually take the time to write the application letter, because if you're putting in the effort, your employer will also see that. So you have to really keep in mind that you shouldn't just mass send. You shouldn't have the same application letter over and over again, because you never know who knows who in the industry. You never know if all of these HR managers, all of these people that you're applying for are talking to each other. So if you're mass sending the same letter over and over again, then they will see that they'll talk about like, yeah, that person also applied for me. And that's happened with me as an HR manager. I've had conversations with different employees like, yeah, I saw that. Yeah, he sent me the same thing. So it's okay to kind of have a general template of what application letter that you write in, but you want to customize it a little bit based on who you're applying for. Now, the next tip that I have for you is actually research a little bit of the company that you're trying to apply for. Research them, get to know them even just a little bit based on what they do, where they're actually based, and then who they generally have inside of their office. Like what kind of people do they naturally just hire? So you're looking at, their About Us page or About the Team page, just again, getting to know them, because then when you start writing out your cover letter, your application letter, then you're able to smartly add in a few things that they will notice because you research them. So you want to keep that in mind of when you're actually applying, don't mass send, and then next one is actually research them. Look them up. A lot of companies don't put in their name in the job ad, which then it might take a little bit of research, or you might just want to customize your application letter based on the ad itself. But you want to look into what kind of person they're actually looking for. You can even look at old job ads that they put up before as the same company, just so you have a better idea of who you are applying for. You're not just sending out into the universe asking, hoping for that someone will reply to you, but you're not putting in the effort to be replied to. Now, the third tip that I have if you are going to be writing a cover letter or application letter is actually now to reply to the job ad as if the job ad was an email sent to you. How would you reply to that? You want to be able to smartly go through each paragraph and see if there's anything that you can comment on. For example, let's say that they specifically said, we're looking for a skill in copywriting. That's a keyword for you. You'll also say in your job application, I am a copywriter. You said that you're looking for a copywriter, and this is one of the skills that I have. If they put in a job ad that one of the hopeful requirements, it's not a hard and fast requirements, is that a really high-end laptop for you to be doing graphics on or programming on, then mentioning that this is the kind of laptop that you have will help you in your application, will help them see, oh, this person, we want to prioritize this because they're a closer match to what we're looking for. The more that you have it in your application letter, the things that they actually wrote out in the job ad that they need, then the better chances that they will prioritize you. They won't forget you. They won't archive you. There's someone that they even want to process faster, because again, you have the same skill sets that they actually need. So writing out a reply to their job ad as if you're replying to an email, as if you're replying to a handwritten letter, puts you up the top than most people who are mass sending, who are not researching the company. So you really want to be able to keep that in mind the next time you write an application letter. The fourth thing that you want to make sure that is in your application letter is just a relevant sample work. So it could be a portfolio. Let's say you're applying as a graphic artist or as a video editor, and you have all of these different videos all over the world that you just want to put it into one folder, into one file, into it could be on a Google Doc that has just all of the links of the past work you've done. Then that levels you up, that pushes you up the tier, because you're already showing them what you can do without them hiring you. So you want to put in any past works, any links, or you can even make one specifically for them. You can make them a custom portfolio where you actually will create graphics specifically with them with their logo already inside of it, or you create a blog post specifically about their business. And that will again put you up in their head of like, oh, this person put in the effort, but this person is showing me what they could do for my company if they actually get hired. So it makes you more memorable if you can add in just a little bit of a sample of what you've done before. If you add in a little bit, even just a peek, even just one graphic of something that you've done before. And also keep in mind, if you don't get hired by this company, that thing, that custom thing that you made for them, just now part of your portfolio for the next company that you apply for. So it's never really a waste. It's never really overachieving. It's about you putting yourself out there more than what people would usually do when they're sending out applications. So it's just, again, bumping you up so you are memorable for the hiring manager or the person who's looking at your application letter. And the fifth thing that you need when you're sending in your cover letter is going to be an updated and customized resume. Now, in the last video, I actually talked about how to create your resumes that actually get you hired. So adding in here in your application letter, making sure it's attached. It could be a link, it could be attached as a PDF, making sure that it's updated. It's making sure that you're customizing the objective part of your resume to say, I am a writer applying for Happy Books Company, something to that effect, something that you're putting in their company name inside of your resume gives you a little bit more of that pop, again, to be memorable. That's your point of all of this. All of these tips, the point is to have you guys be memorable for the people that you're applying for. You want to be someone that when they think of like, okay, we're going to make a final list of people that we're going to send, whatever test or whatever schedule for an interview, you want to be the person that they think of right away. They say, oh, this person's application letter was actually really awesome. The resume matched that. So you really want to make sure that you stand out among the masses of people who might be applying for the same job. Now, the last thing that you need on your application letter is now the right structure, the right actual way to write it out. So you're, again, pop out, you're memorable on top of a pile, and then you're someone who they will remember when they're discussing your application with other people. Now, when you're writing out your application letter, the first thing that you want to put up there on your first intro is not actually more about yourself. It's more about how you can help them. So for me, it could be, my name is Lacaba. I am a article writer, and I'm looking forward to help you guys create more blog posts on whatever their niche is. So you want to customize it right away without going into detail of who you are yet. You're just, again, replying to the job ad. If there's something in the job ad that they specifically ask for, you want to put it on the first sentence right there so they will keep on reading. And anything else about you that you know is going to be important to them based on the job ad, you want to put that in the first sentence, in the first intro of yourself, because again, you want them to keep reading. You want them to keep reading your whole application letter and not just skip until the end. Second part of your application letter should be more now of an intro to you, what you like to do, what your goals are, why you actually want to apply for them specifically. If you research them, then this is where it comes to play of like, I really like your guys' policies on blah, 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 blah. So you're really putting your foot in the door of like, this is why I've researched you guys. I've put in more effort than most people would. So that's what you put in the second paragraph. And then the last one is usually some sort of call to action, which is basically, it could be as simple as, I look forward to hearing from you guys soon. You guys can contact me on this number if you guys need me for anything right away. So you're, again, putting yourself out there of like, you are available, you're ready to start working for them. You're someone who's looking forward to looking for them, and you're looking forward to even just getting a reply from them. The reason for having a really good application letter is just so they will want to hit reply. A lot of you guys who have chatted me, who've emailed me, who've asked me questions, they say, I've sent out like 50 application letter and I haven't gotten a reply. You might not have given them enough reason to hit reply. You might have just given them reason to put you in their archive box or just put you in another failed folder inside of their email. So you want to be a person that they really want to apply to. You want to be the person that they think of when they're trying to narrow down who they actually want to talk to for an interview or giving you a skills test. Now, if you guys need more tips on how to ace your interview, I actually already did a video on that you can check out. Now, in next Sunday's video, I will be talking about habits when working from home, how to actually keep the job that you worked so hard to get in the first place, and actually how to be more productive and how to be just a person who's comfortable working from anywhere, not just working from home. Now, if you guys haven't subscribed yet, make sure to click the button right there and be able to watch 2 of the other videos that I have about how to apply and work from home. Now, I hope you have an awesome day, and remember that small steps matters. I'll see you in the next video. Bye!